Hello students, I am Ravi Kumar, Assistant Professor in English, Government First Aid College, Yelahanka. Today we are going to discuss about Mysore sandal soap turns 100. The semester 4 imprints BSc, session number 16, analysis question and answers. Created by Ravi Kumar A. Article Mysore sandal soap turns 100. So here we have two pictures. Mysore sandal soap, the first advertisement, as well as the centennial wrapper piece, 100 years. As analysis of Mysore sandal soap turns 100. Karnataka Soaps and Detergents Limited KSDL, the company manufactures the iconic Mysore sandal soaps. Completed 100 years. The company came into the existence in the year 1916 under the name Government Soap Factory. That was a great contribution of the Mysore state by Sri Krishna Raja Vadiyar IV and Diwan Sir M. Vishwesharaya. S.G. Shastri, who made their dream a reality. S.G. Shastri went to England to learn technical aspects of making soap. After returning to India, he conducted several experiments to use pure sandalwood in manufacturing the soap. Thus, the famous Mysore Sandal Factory took birth in the year 1918. The factory started functioning in from 1957. From this year onwards till the date, the factory has never looked back, and it has achieved growth and development in production, sales, and profits. The soap factory, initially named as a government soap factory and later renamed as Karnataka Soaps and Detergents Limited in 1980. This trademark is Sharava. Now the company is a leading sandalwood producer. Mysore Sandal Soap questions and answers paragraph. Why was Shastri called as Soap Shastri? Why was Shastri, S.G. Shastri called as Soap Shastri? Answer. Mysore was the largest exporter of sandalwood in the world. But due to the First World War, it was not possible to export it. It was when the Maharaja and his famous Diwan came up with the idea of manufacturing the soap for the masses. But they needed someone who could do justice to what they had in mind. H. Shastri was then working as a scientist in the prestigious Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore, in Bangalore, involved in research in chemistry. Sosle Garalapuri Shastri was the person who made the iconic Mysore sandal soap a reality. The soap was the result of the vision of the legendary trio Dewan Sir M.V. His Highness the Great Maharaja of Karnataka, Nalvadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar, as well as H.G. Shastri. H.G. Shastri was sent to England to learn the art of soap making, and after he returned, the sandal soap factory unit was set up in KR Circle in Bangalore in 1916. The soap and the detergent was designed in an oval shape, and the mythological creature Sharaba was chosen to be the logo of a soap which represented the state philosophy. Yoshi Shastri is described as the father of Mysore sandal soap. Thus, the iconic brand, which has a history of more than 100 years, apparently, he is also the first Kannadiga to have obtained a postgraduate degree in industrial chemistry from England. Shastri made their dream a reality, was popularly known as Soap Shastri. Second question. Discuss the significance of the jewelry box design of the Mysore sandal soap. Answer. 100 years ago, in May 1916, Krishnaraja Vadiyar IV, the Maharaja of Mysore, and Sir M.V., the Diwan of Mysore, set up the government sandalwood factory at Mysore for sandalwood oil extraction. The primary goal of the project was to utilize the excess stocks of detergent, fragrant wood that had piled up after World War First halted the export of the sandalwood from the Kingdom of Mysore, the largest producer of sandalwood in the world at the time. Even today, the Karnataka is the largest producer of sandalwood in the world. 2 years later, Maharaja was gifted a rare set of sandalwood oil soaps. This gave him an idea of producing similar soaps for masses, which he immediately shared with his bright diva, Sir M.V. Wanted to produce a good quality soap that would also be affordable for the public. He invited technical experts from Bombay and made arrangements for soap making experiments on the premises of the Indian Institute of Science. MV identified a bright young industrial chemist called S.G. Shastri and sent him to England to fine tune his knowledge of making soap, affectionately remembered by many of as so hardworking scientist would go on to play a key role in making Sir M.V.'s dream a reality. After acquiring the required knowledge, Shastri quickly returned to Mysore, where the Maharaja and his Diwan were waiting anxiously. He standardized the procedure of incorporating pure sandalwood oil and soaps, after which the government soap factory was established near KR Circle in Bangalore. The same year, another oil extraction factory was set up at Mysore to ensure a steady supply of sandalwood oil to the soap making unit. Shastri created a perfume from a distilled sandalwood oil. Next, he decided to give the Mysore sandal soap a unique shape and innovative packing. In those days, soap would normally be rectangular in shape and packed in a thin, glossy, and brightly colored paper. To help it stand out from the rest, he gave the soap an oval shape before working on a culturally significant packing. Cognizant of the Indian love of jewels, Shastri designed a rectangular box resembling a jewelry case with floral prints and carefully chosen colors. At the center of the design was the unusual logo he chose for the company. Dasharaba, a mythical creature from a local folklore with the head of an elephant and the body of a lion, a symbol of courage as well as wisdom. The scientist wanted it to symbolize the state's rich heritage. The message Srigandhada Tavarinda was printed on every Mysore sandal soap box. The aromatic soap itself was wrapped in a delicate white paper, similar to the ones used by jewelry shops to pack jewels. This was followed by a systematic and well planned the soap's design demand in India and abroad touched the new heights. Question 3. On the strategies employed to popularize the Mysore sandal soap. Answer. The soaps were advertised on every possible medium from signboards to matches, boxes, and even tram tickets. Camel and elephant processions popularized the brand. These are some of the issues surrounded with its popularity, how it was advertised in the market. Camel procession in Karachi, elephant procession, these are all, they are decorated with wall posters on the bodies of the gigantic animals available. Print ads were published in newspapers like the Hindu and Pioneer. A gift set was also presented to Queen Victoria, who liked it. The news was splashed in the papers. The traveling salesmen were appointed, who helped promote the soap throughout the country. Agents were appointed even overseas in many ways. This Mysore and soap was using all the book markets marketing strategy, and the efforts paid off. The sandal soap was a great success, and soon demands began to soaring from all across the country and abroad. The production capacity was increased. Later, the factory was shifted to a newer location to meet the surging demand. There are many brand of soaps, but Mysore Sandal has a distinctive place among all of them. It has been an iconic symbol of our rich culture and heritage. In the last 100 years, Mysore Sandal soap has a success story. Question 4. How did the Karnataka Soaps and Detergents Limited come into existence? Answer. The soap quickly became popular with the public, not just within the princely state but across the country. By 1965, the soap was being exported to several countries. In 1990, the government merged the sandalwood oil unit in Mysore and Shimoga and incorporated them under the company name Karnataka Soaps and Detergent Limited, that is KSDL. The company since then has been manufacturing incense sticks, talcum powder, and detergents apart from sandal soaps in different shapes and sizes. KSDL has also launched the Grow More Sandalwood scheme to encourage commercial cultivation of sandalwood in order to promote rural economic empowerment through the creation of employment. Mysore Sandal became a 100-year-old brand in 2016. That's all from the desk. Thank you.